Hey guys, first of all, in case anyone's wondering how I actually did this, it was with this beautiful mug, which I love very much. And I just went to do this. And the tea was higher than I thought, as in it was at a higher level. And it was fresh from the kettle. And I just didn't do anything about it. I was like, it'll go away. Forgot about the part where it blisters. It doesn't actually hurt anymore though. Oh well, the joys. These earrings, I do think I was wearing them in another video and I just didn't speak about them. My father went back to India not too long ago. Actually, maybe a year ago now. And he brought these back for me and they are stunning. I technically feel like I don't really need more earrings and I usually wouldn't say give me earrings as a gift. And I didn't, he just brought them back, but they're truly beautiful. But just in general, I'm already overwhelmed with how much jewellery I own because I don't wear it all and it's very rare for me to wear any jewellery. And of course it's beautiful and I love the ones I already have, but if people are gonna, for example, for my birthday, give me more, I almost feel sad that they've spent their money on that because even though it might be beautiful and even though I might wear it once or twice, I just won't get as much use out of it instead of something else. That being said, I am very, very pleased with these earrings, so can't really complain. I have just started watching hauls during lunch because what I usually do is I listen to an audiobook while having lunch, but at the moment I don't know why I find it really hard to find an audiobook, and then once I found one I'm usually like into it. So what I decided to do instead was I've just finished watching Edward Scissorhands and now I've moved on to hauls because in my Dear Hopefuls video from a little while back I said I'm gonna watch it, or maybe it was in a June video, I can't remember. I think it was Dear Hopefuls though. I said that I was gonna watch it. So I've just started, and I don't know if this is something I realized when I read the book many, many, many years ago, but it was one of the first things, no, it was the first thing I noticed whilst watching. His name is Stanley Yelnats. Yelnats. Stanley Yelnats. That's is it palindrome? Yeah. I don't know whether that was a lack of creativity from the author or just a little funny thing they wanted to put in, or if it actually has a meaning, but I just thought that was quite funny. I think it's because I used to, at least, play a lot of games with my father of like unscramble the letters or find the word within the word. So now I just always look for little things like that. I don't mean to, it just happens. I can't remember if it was yesterday's video or the day before, but I said that I was probably going to continue this into July. After I finished filming that video, I went to edit my next one, and in that one, I say I'm not going to continue into July no matter what the lockdown stance is. And I just thought that was very funny, because I was like, oh, well, here we are. I don't actually know what day this is going up, so I don't know how many more days until July, and I should really keep an eye out for that. But I think, as of right now, I could be mistaken, I'm pretty sure I have two Broadway challenge videos, and I think maybe 3 book challenge videos, one of which I still need to edit. But my next book challenge though is going to be a while away because it's a big book and it's not on audiobook. And I find it much easier to get through books faster through audiobook. I do everything in my life at a faster pace. In the sense of if I'm watching a YouTube video, I watch it at 2 times the speed, sometimes 1.5 depending on how fast they're already talking. And if I listen to an online lecture, it'll be 2 times the speed. And if I'm listening to an audiobook, it'll be 1.8 usually. 2 is sometimes too fast. And I was actually speaking to my brother because he does it at 1.2 for his lectures. And he said for him, it's just because it's too slow and so he wants to speed it up. I don't know if that's the reason for me. I think for me, it's just that I'm one of those people who just wants to consume so much information. And I like to sort of not waste my time or not lose out time, which is why I'll very often be listening to an audiobook while doing a Sudoku or while knitting, so that I've sort of got a 2-in-1. I like my 2-in-1s. And so if I put books at 2 times the speed, first of all, I can still understand and follow everything. And it just means I'll be able to read more books, which is why I feel a little bit trapped now that I don't have another audiobook. So if you have any audiobook recommendations, please let me know. There's a couple I really wanted, but they weren't on the audiobook platform that I use, so that's a no-go, which is a real shame, including the one I'm currently reading. Speaking of, I love books. I think I spoke about this. My friend made me this mug for my birthday quite a number of years ago. And I think she must have chosen to put the yellow on the inside, and I'm sure she had different colour options. I don't know which. But it's funny because if I was her looking at me, I would say, she doesn't want a yellow mug. But I'm so glad she picked yellow because it's such a nice colour. It's like the perfect colour. Anyway, this video has been going on for 10 minutes. It's probably going to cut down to like 2 because I know I kept sort of stumbling over my words. I think this is the reason why I wasn't going to continue it into July. It's because it's so time consuming, but equally that's good. Like I think I said it yesterday, I just can't imagine not doing these and not editing these. Anyway, that's it from me then. Bye!